Alright, hey. We're back with my second stream of Quantum Break. I did get a chance to go back and watch the episode that I skipped, and it seems like there is a lot of information there that is not... I thought maybe it was going to be redundant to the game, because somebody had mentioned, I think it was Serpent, said that that this was also a TV show, that there were, that there were a bunch of episodes that showed like one branch of the story. And I thought that maybe what happened in the episodes that we watch as part of the game would just wind up being like a recap. It wasn't you? It was somebody here, and hi Serp. Somebody here had said that this was something that either... It was something that aired for one season on TV. I went back and watched the episode, and there was a lot in there that was not addressed by the game. So it really is meant to, to be part of the play experience. So if we come up to another one of those episodes, I will let it play out, even if it is a little awkward to just spend, 25 or 30 minutes just chilling here in the top right or top left of the screen while everybody watches a TV show on my stream. But to recap what happened in that episode, they showed a lot of it was about... it wasn't even about... what's our character's name? Jack? Or something? Joyce? Jack Joyce? Something like that. Most of it was about one of the Monarch employees, Liam, who we saw him a little bit in the game. He winds up getting in contact with Beth and is unwillingly drawn into the he was sent the level that I'm getting mixed up now. We started part 2 inside of a van. We woke up and there was a shatter or whatever they call those, a splinter. And you step out of the van, and there's Beth and Liam pointing guns at each other, and we take both of the guns and then run off. And it turns out he was there to confront whoever had taken Jack there, but then he wound up joining her. So Liam is against Monarch now. He's on the run. I guess that's the most important thing that we found out in the TV episode that was not covered at all in the game. I don't remember exactly... When we left off, we were fighting people who had a shatter happened, so time is frozen everywhere. But we're still able to move around inside it, and we're fighting other people who are also able to move around inside it. And I have forgotten all of my controls. Isn't that unfortunate? Did I manage to fix the issues? No, I am not sure what caused those. I noticed that in my recording, there were the frame rate was terrible, which means that it's not a connection problem. So it was just the encoding, I think. It might be that my either video card or processor, after a certain amount of time, maybe. Oh, time. See what I did there? After a certain amount of time, maybe it starts to freak out. So if that starts to happen, hopefully it's not immediate. If we start playing this and within a few minutes, in the first combat, that starts happening, that's going to be a problem. But if it happens later in the stream, I'll just try restarting my computer and see if that helps. So we were in the middle of clearing this out. They said something about... Alright, so nobody's alive right now. We'll have to just... Okay, yeah, this was the around when it started, right? Oh, actually, I think they set me back. Because I had already gone over this and fought these guys over here. So I guess the save... when I quit the game, it did not remember that. So I have to fight them again. That's okay.
technology for his men to move through stutters.
Stutters, that's what they're called, not shatters.
Holy shit.
And he never tried to stop it.
Oh, shift is my dash, not spacebar. I do not have a melee button. Is he dead? Oh, that's weird. If they die in... If they die, they're just a dead body. Oh, I'm dead though. That's what it is. I'm supposed to go into focus time after doing a dash. Oh! He faked me out! I thought he was dead! Now he's dead.
Will never told
Maybe
you
there
what
were two
he
of
did in
them.
that workshop at Ground Zero?
No, never. He hid that part of his life from me. Nothing prepared me for the weirdness that was waiting there. And even that was just a prelude to the bad stuff that would follow in that same place later.
They really are going all out with how crazy this looks. And I know I don't run, or I don't stream in very high resolution or frame rate, so it might be less impressive on the stream, but this is all really cool looking. You know what I do want to do? I want to assign a couple. I don't think I'm using my, Can I not? Oh, here we go. I'm not using either of my side mouse buttons for powers, and I should be. Because that's going to make it a lot easier, I think. We'll keep... do I want that as shift? We don't have a time rush yet. I don't think we have that yet. But let's go with mouse 4 for that, and mouse 5 for the time shield. Actually, no. Let's keep that on X and let's move this. Mouse 3 isn't very convenient to hit. So that's going to take me a little while to get used to, but I think it'll work out better. So that's my time stop. That's the dash.
It's the only way forward. Absolutely no entry. Well, I'm pretty sure that's more of a guideline than a rule.
Haha, I'm snarky. So actually, do I have a... That's that one. And man, does it look cool. But the... yeah, it doesn't look like I can hold the dash button for anything special yet. That is yet to come.
What
Uh,
the hell? What is this? What the hell? What is this? That already happened.
I know it did.
What the fuck?
specifically requested copper-clad niobium.
Well,
Let's hope nobody like pops into existence where I'm standing. That would be a bit. Whoa.
There's no words to describe it. Will was gone, but he was all around me. This entire secret life he'd never talked about, everything he tried to protect me from, it surrounded me. A puzzle, trapped in broken time. We all thought he wasted his research grant, his career, obsessing over some failed experiment. That's what he led us to believe. What he built there, it never failed.
It works. It works.
So we're at ground zero where the stuff just disappearing.
Need my grant extended another year. Please, don't do this.
Alright, so ground zero is the warehouse where he originally did all of his experiment stuff on his own. So did he maybe go back in time twice? Or no, this is the brother.
countermeasure.
I hope to God this works.
Will. It's gone.
This doesn't seem like something that I should walk into.
You can survive this. You're the only other one who's seen what I've seen.
Don't do it, don't.
Give me the device.
What if you're wrong?
I knew something went horribly wrong there, but it was scrambled. It's impossible to crack.
Oh, the light is from like daylight and moonlight coming through. I assumed it was just like a swinging light, but it's not. It's the sun changing positions in seconds. Wait, graffiti? Where did we saw graffiti before of something that had just happened. This is something I think I'm gonna have to play through multiple
Every
times.
unanswered question I had was compounded by what I'd seen at that workshop. The events at the university were part of something much bigger. Something that had started 17 years ago.
Oh, now I'm out the other side.
Okay, dry dock. Get to the dry dock. Almost there.
Thank goodness he
Gotta
talks
get
to
to Paul.
himself. Otherwise, I might get lost. Okay, Charlie Wincott was also it. He factored heavily into the episode as well. He is a hacker or whatever that works at Monarch. He was the one that found the footage that showed Liam switching sides and put out the alert. Amy is in the wait. Recording a series of false confessions for oh, okay. Amy is the girl who we decided we made the choice to not kill her. Transferring stuff to a USB stick. He's very sarcastic. Okay, and his name is Jack Joyce. Oh.
I refuse to leave while Jack's still here. I need to contain.
Paul, your condition is critical. The stress. If you don't receive your treatment, you know what could happen. Come to the island right now. The treatment will be waiting for you. You will be back in top condition by the time the bell starts.
I don't like it, but you're right. Always looking out for me. Ready to chomp.
No. You're not getting away that easy.
I wonder if it's intentional that he sounds kind of like Marty McFly.
We got contact!
Oh! Please die. Thank you.
There was something wrong with Paul. Chronon syndrome. He'd had his powers much longer than me. What was the cause? Was I sick as well, or was it his time travel?
More Alan Wake
I didn't
books.
know. It didn't make anything he'd done any less hateful.
Emily Burke is Liam's girlfriend or wife. So I don't know why that's here. And I like my pistol just fine. Onset of fracture will increase his Chronon syndrome's rate of progression. Martin Hatch is the CEO, the black guy that we saw. CEO of Monarch, although he doesn't really run things. Paul does. Oh, all right. So never gloss over this line in a time travel story. I've looked into Martin's past. He began to work for Monarch in 2001, but I couldn't find any records about his past or any aspect of his life before then. It's almost as if he just appeared out of nowhere. He was the only one present during the accident that claimed Dr. Kim's life. I don't know who Dr. Kim is. Okay, so Dr. Kim was somebody who was trying to develop a permanent cure for Chronon syndrome so that Paul wouldn't need to keep getting treatments. And mysteriously, what's his name? I'm going to keep going what's his name. It's not very good. Let's get the names straight. What was his name? Finch or something? What was this freaking name? We're gonna get it right. Martin Hatch. Alright, so Martin just mysteriously kind of showed up, and he was the only one present during the accident that claimed Dr. Kim's life. Dr. Kim would have possibly been able to cure Paul of Chronon syndrome. So this is way foreshadowing that what's his name? See, I did it again. 2 seconds. They just have some. Oh, I guess everything. Oh, wow. All right, so they made it so that there's a lot of destructible stuff in the environment, just so that when I run through somewhere rampaging, the effects are obvious. That's nice of them. So Martin it's obviously foreshadowing that Martin has an agenda that we don't know about, and is maybe a time traveler himself. William Joyce. Wait, so this is Jack. Oh, William is the brother. The brother died. Our brother, Will. He can lose to the countermeasure. This is from Beth to Fiona. Beth has been the traitor to Monarch all along. We don't know who Fiona is or what her relationship is, really. Too much heat for me to... He's being moved to ground zero. Oh, she was the girl who showed up and distracted Charlie, the security guy, by, like, flirting with him and saying, do you want to go to the gala with me? So the two of them are both traitors. Like, traitors to Monarch. It's a little bit annoying that all of these emails that I keep finding, like, the most... You're supposed to read it bottom to top. Oh.
Yeah.
Jack, you have to understand that Will forced my hand.
What the hell happened to you?
There's no use fighting.
You killed him!
I'll explain when the time is right. You'll meet me tonight at the Monarch Gala.
Gala. Time's ending and you're having a fucking party.
Because when time ends, my
We
plan...
do this now. I'm not meeting
Yes,
you at...
you are. I've already seen it happen.
Seen what? What's this all for?
Goodbye, Jack.
No!
So, sir... He has already done this night before? He's been through it before? Or he's seen it, I guess. Clarice Ogawa. I don't know who that is. Plenty of unanswered questions. Strikers. Have to be made aware of Project Lifeboat and its purpose, at least on a general level. And that means they have to be able to accept its implications. Mr. Burke has a deep attachment to his wife, who is also pregnant. And the fact is, we brought Mr. Burke in that would guarantee a spot for her in the program. To be blunt, we don't need any more nurses. We're already at capacity overall. We need Mr. Burke. We don't need his wife. Oh, they even mention it here. See, again, first is the email at the bottom that we're supposed to read. It makes sense that if you just grabbed an email, it would look like this, but it's an annoying decision. Okay. Or maybe that's just them musing on the fact that it's inconvenient to try and read things that are not ordered by time, right? Alright, well, there's combat going on here. Just jump out. Where are you? No? Oh. This is the student. Activist. Nobody actually writes like this. Don't know which way she's done. Why doesn't she put that in the internet? Doesn't she know that's what it's there for? like it's. Oh, now they're gearing up. They're like, make sure you have your favorite gun, 'cause you're gonna go into combat. What I was starting to say is that people are a little too, like, obviously and unrepentantly, like,
Don't.
use a time explosion. But yeah, to have all these people, like, sending out emails like, oh, yeah, you know, his wife is pregnant and he won't be able to sacrifice her like everybody else will be able to leave their family behind.
Shit. Gotta move. Come on.
This is not the right way.
Okay. Focus, Jack. Focus.
Oh, do I have to maintain it?
Okay. Focus, Jack. Focus.
Or do I just have to be fast? Wrong button.
Stutters were getting bad. He's shifting back and forth without warning. At the time, I didn't think it could get much worse.
But we both know it did.
Oh, it's saying encoding overloaded. So keep an eye on it. It might completely screw up now. How do I stop this? Oops.
That's gonna hurt.
Or do I just have to dash? Not that way.
Need to get the hell out of here. Jesus! Cutting a little close, Jack. It's like a goddamn maze in here.
Alright, it's saying I'm dropping some, like, connection-wise, dropping some frames, but the actual video itself still looks okay. Oh no, that's the right way. The game really doesn't like me climbing.
Okay, keep going. No, not again.
The hell was that? Man. Now I don't remember which way I came from.
No, not again.
So I died because I didn't jump. I stepped off instead of jumping off. Oh man.
Gotta move. Time to move.
Time to move. I can't see. Are they all dead? They are not. It is like impossible to see with that sunlight.
Oh. That's my cue.
What happened to my other gun? No, game, no. Don't freeze. This is not effective cover. Okay. Give me a break for a second. Oh, out of bullets. Yeah, I really am out of bullets. Nothing left but the pistol. I didn't get the slow-mo, so they're not all dead, right? It's weird.
Beth had been on her way to meet me. I expected she was frozen somewhere up there, by the side of the dry dock.
I supposed to get on something and then ride it up? Nope, nope, that just hurts me. Sky is weird, noted.
My exact words were don't do anything stupid.
I've never been a great listener.
Well, time to start. Get in.
What if I don't trust you?
Then shoot me.
Look, I'm sorry, but I'm taking advantage.
That's for not listening to me back there. Ow. You want to stop time from breaking down? You need my help. And thanks, by the way, for the +1 in the back seat. Starting to feel like a goddamn babysitter.
Babysitter? Kidding me? I got good intel off that computer. Bitch.
My ride, my music. Deal with it.
Who the fuck are you people?
Bradbury swimming pool. So they've been really playing up this gala that's coming up.
What led you to the swimming hall?
Oh, Will said there was something important in his briefcase. All I found was a key with Bradbury Swimming Hall on the chain. Only lead we had.
I guess this is it.
This building's been shut down for years.
Perfect place to hide something you don't want found.
I think it's time you tell me what you know.
I know your brother built the one thing that could stop the fracture. I know we're meant to find it, and I know Monarch doesn't want us to.
And yet you're wearing their uniform.
I like the way their pants fit.
Yeah? I bet you like the paycheck, too.
Tried to create a cover to gather information. You've known about this for a few hours. I've been preparing for it for most of my life.
You weren't aware that William owned the place?
There's a lot I didn't know about Will.
We need to find your brother's countermeasure. And fast. Things will get worse as the fracture progresses. And Monarch will be turning Riverport over looking for you.
Curious, she is immune to my time stop.
Locked. Jack, that key you got from Will's briefcase.
The key doesn't fit. Okay. I'm gonna find another way in.
Make it quick. I'll keep a lookout for unwanted company.
What was all that? Can't get up there. Oh. There was somebody painting? Okay, that did take the dumpster out.
Amy? What is it?
There were others taken from the university. Friends of mine.
Just waiting. Eavesdrop. Drop them eaves.
Should be released by now. Monarch convinced them the same thing they convinced everybody else. That what Monarch did at the university was necessary to protect them
From Jack.
Yeah. Guessing your little video on the news helped with that. No offense.
Jesus. They have no idea what happened.
Hey, think I found a way in.
Why me?
What?
I mean, they could have picked anybody. To lie for them? To make that confession? Why me?
Maybe Serene thought you looked like somebody people could trust. Maybe you're the right face for TV. Or maybe you just wanted to see you break.
Damn it. These stutters aren't going away. Will had used the building to hide away his personal items. What the hell were you doing here, brother? Time travel experiments with rats?
Schrodinger, first chrononaut.
Okay, May 17th, 1998. This is William Joyce, and I'm about to conduct the first animal test of the
$12,000
machine
movie
prototype using my trusty
Must have
pet
hauled
mouse,
a lot more to this
Schrodinger.
place than just some old boxes.
He's gone. Where'd he go? Shit. Come on, Schrodinger. Come to Willie. Come on, come on, come on. You're okay. You're alright. You're alright. Okay, finally, we're sending Schrodinger into the machine clockwise through the corridor, which will send him 5 minutes into the future, meaning he will reemerge exactly 5 minutes after he enters the machine. It has now been 3 minutes. No sign of Schrodinger. This is a very good sign. 2 minutes to go. Okay, so yeah, turns out he just kind of sat inside the corridor for 5 minutes, took a shit on the tubing. This reveals a very clear flaw in my test. My mouse is an idiot. Okay, the machine is warming up again. Should be able to activate test number 2 in around about 5 minutes and 15 seconds. It's now clear the only quantifiable test will be travel to the past. The machine is now calibrated to send Schrodinger 5 minutes into the past, which means that he will now be traveling counterclockwise through the corridor, and when he comes out the other... Holy shit. Holy shit, it worked. This is clear proof that it's... what I'm now looking at is a future version of the same mouse that has successfully traveled 5 minutes into the past. Schrodinger, meet future you. Ow, that fucking hit me.
You owned this place since 1999? Why didn't you tell me, Will? No wonder you were always coming up with crazy shit.
Hello, Riverport. Teresa Sedmak here, filling in for Bobby Radford, about to brighten your day with some good news. The victims wounded during the terrorist attack on Riverport University are being treated in the Monarch Solutions Medical Center in downtown Riverport, and the hospital has released a
Oh, candy bars. Like Three Musketeers.
And thanks to a number of solid leads, his capture is imminent.
Any luck in there?
Working on it.
All right, let's take a look around. Down here. Nice work.
There was something else upstairs, though. Or was it locked? Oh, a Chronon source. That costs 4, and so does that. Yeah, we'll wait. I don't want to upgrade the other things. I'll wait until I can get the really good upgrade.
This note. It's directed at me.
July 4th, 2010. Beth Wilder, I'm addressing this video to you. You told me to stay away from my workshop, but I couldn't just leave it there. I went back to get it, and the entire place is a disaster zone. The countermeasure, gone, taken, shut down.
What the...
Safe, empty. I just need to know you have it, because if it falls into the wrong hands, its power is immeasurable. Our future, our entire lives depend on it. This can't all be for nothing. You know where to find me. Please, hurry.
2010. Holy shit.
What was that?
You recorded that for me in 2010? What the fuck? He said the countermeasure's gone? It's not good. We need to figure this out. Let's keep looking.
By the way, the current date is what? Doesn't say. A timeline with no date and time on it. Tragic. Oh wait, they do have dates and times. 2016. Okay, yeah, it's October 9th, 2016. Okay, so he recorded that 6 years ago.
Help me push this out of the way. Jack, your brother addressed that video to me, but I've never met him before in my life.
Well, it sounded like he thought you had his countermeasure.
I wish. But he said it was stolen on July 4th, 2010. Somebody took it. But I'm hoping this place will help us figure out who. I'll give you the honor of pressing the button.
All in good time, my dear. First I have to futz about. Yeah, why didn't we just go this way?
Is that?
Yeah, I think so. Second time machine. This changes everything. If we can get this thing working, then we don't need that countermeasure. We can change everything. What if we stop the fracture from ever happening in the first place? We can go back to yesterday, undo everything in the past before it happens. Nobody dies. Paul doesn't go through the machine. Monarch never exists. I mean, the fracture never occurs.
Jack, wait. Let's think this through. That's not how it...
I can go into the machine like Paul did at the university. I helped them set it up. Then we activate the core, put the corridor in place, and set the date. I can do it, Beth.
I'm not so sure we could do this without the countermeasure. But you're right. We'll need the machine.
Right. Let's start with the core.
Explanation? Anybody?
I saw some kind of visions of this machine in his workshop. You must have hid it here.
Feel free to fill me in. Anytime now.
Okay, core controls. Where are they? The corridor. It's key activated. Will's key. It says the time machine core needs to be reset.
Great. What the hell's it look like?
A round thing in the middle. I think.
So like, if I know my time travel tropes, we are about to cause the fracture by doing this. The fracture wouldn't have happened except that it caused its own self to happen by happening, which caused me to come and try to go back into the past to stop it, and that's why the fracture happened.
I can't activate the core till it's reset.
I couldn't, like, get down there, though. They took away my dash, and I'm so slow now.
You said Will built a countermeasure. What makes you so sure this isn't it?
No, he said he had it in the car.
He said the countermeasure was stolen. The machine is still here.
Anybody check out this map? It looks like he labeled where everything is.
I don't need no map. Core access.
Hey, it looks like I can reset the core from here.
Are you sure you know what you're doing there?
No clue. But I did help Paul set up the machine at the university.
Which then caused the fracture.
Look, Will knew the calculations were wrong. Hoping that means he knew what he was doing here. This is what Will leads to. We have to test it. The core. That's what we set up first.
This could actually be the key to finding the countermeasure.
We'll see. It's still resetting. The core is reset. We need to activate it from the control booth.
The controls are up here according to the monitor.
The key fits. Looks like I have to do something else first.
Oh, there's more stuff.
The schematics for the countermeasure spanned 11 years, 1999 to 2010. In itself, that wasn't strange. But the guy built a working time machine in 2.
I'm wise to you now. And I'm coming all the way down. Okay. 2 Beth Wilder from William Joyce, 2005 or 2010. Countermeasure is gone. What happened? Call me immediately. Where are you? Have you taken it? It's not safe in the open. You don't understand the power of this device. I dialed the number you gave me in case of emergencies. You aren't answering. What's going on? Still freaking out trying to call you. Call me. Email me. Something. Can't sleep. Please call me. This is months later. Or a month later. More months. It's been a year. Giving up hope that you're still listening. Maybe get some closure. Spent over a decade devoted to your cause. So back in 2000 or 1999, he met her. Sacrifice every relationship I had. Push that way I don't know I love. There is no threat coming. This is 2012 that he said that. There never was. I have to force myself to believe this. I'm going to move on. Seen it. The cause of the fracture exists. This is a few days ago. Time's arrived. It's here. Everything you warned me about is about to come to fruition. Losing my mind. We have to remember he also is what do they say? Not schizophrenic, schizophrenotypical, or some variant of schizophrenia. So is that going to be the twist? Is he somehow, some of these people aren't like real? Maybe Jack is also schizophrenic. Oh, yeah, right? It's familial or genetic or whatever. Oh, wouldn't that be cool? All right. Brought me in to advise on an experiment at the university. They've built it. They've built another time machine, almost an exact replica of my other design, but with key flaws in the calculations, just like you said. If they activate this, the fracture will occur. How is this possible? How have they followed my design so closely? Someone's been watching me all this time. Somebody's orchestrating all of this. I'm being followed. First I thought it was paranoia, but it's true. A man has been watching him move. I secretly took his photo. When I searched, his name is Liam Burke. He works for a security division of Monarch Solutions. I first noticed it months ago. I don't know who I can trust. Very interesting. So I'm glad I found that. Remember Cord Connects 1 through 24. Dr. Joyce, they mean Will, not me. Oh, this is from 97. Cromon Field, Higgs boson. He got the grant. Meyer. Is that the other guy's name? Ah, I forgot. No, Paul Serene is the other guy.
Here goes nothing.
What was that?
It's fine. It's fine. It worked. It actually worked. Okay, we activate the corridor next.
Okay, there's no way that thing should be exposed like that.
Thank God.
Is that supposed to do that?
Bill's key did that?
Yeah.
Key to a time machine, and he left it in the trunk of his goddamn car.
That's my brother in a nutshell.
Anything else over here?
Back there? That didn't sound good.
No, nothing I can make sense of. Fuck. Let's just hope it still works.
Of course, we are orphaned. Nobody in a video game is allowed to have parents ever. Although, oh, maybe we should examine. Did all of this happen because somebody was trying to undo their parents dying in a car accident? Naughty, naughty. Don't mess with the time stream like that. Tragic car crash. Anthony and Catherine Joyce, within walking distance of the family's front door on Princeton Street during the early afternoon. Catherine, who was driving, lost control after a collision with another vehicle, crashed into a utility pole. The other car left the scene of the accident.
Okay, it's perfect.
Are we going to go back in time and accidentally cause our own parents' death? Probably. Maybe. Why else would he have that newspaper article in his time lab? Unless he was planning to go back and do something about it. I just want to see, is there anything else? No, maybe there's nothing else. And it's interesting. Okay, so I guess kind of spoilers for what's it called? Life is Strange. I watched Marstead play through that, and I was not a fan of the game because I feel like... Let's pause for a quick second. Most time travel stories, you have the whole, like, hero's journey thing, right? Where somebody... You know, the stereotypical story, the call to action, the refusing the call, and the this and the that, and the lowest point, right? You get this point where you're like, okay, we're at the lowest point now, but then they struggle and they succeed. Okay, yay. In a lot of time travel stories, time or fate or, the unchangeability of the timeline is the villain that they're fighting against. And that it seems like the villain wins as you're at the end of Act 2 and it's like, you're right, it's not possible to change the past. But you're like, that's not supposed to be the end of the story. The hero is supposed to still win, right? They double down and they go, even if it's my fate to be defeated, I won't accept my fate, and they change it. That's Steins Gate and well, everything. Every time travel story works like that. All the good ones, anyway. Most of the good ones. And I felt like Life is Strange, like, made the canon ending, the correct ending, to be, yep, you figured out that fate was right, and you can't get around it. Give up. That's the end. So even if we do go, oh no, time travel, that's why my parents died, everything in the past is set, we're still going to get around it, right? Yeah, Life is Strange.
No.
What?
God damn it. I don't know.
I got some kind of achievement.
I'm gonna try it again.
Yeah, like hell you are. You saw what happened. Something's wrong with the machine.
We don't know that.
You're not trained for this. Anything you do is gonna make it worse.
We
You
can't.
know I'm right.
Stop. I'm trying.
You lost people. You're angry. I get it. But this is bigger than us. We can't fix the machine. But I might know somebody who can. Sophia Amaral.
The Monarch scientist. I saw her video near Ground Zero.
Serene's head of Cronin Research. She'll be at the Monarch Gala tonight, but security's airtight. She'll be nearly impossible to get to.
Do people say gala? I always said
Paul
gala.
told me he expected me to meet him at that party.
Something tells me that was not a friendly invitation. Jack, no.
That was a quick skip. We just skipped forward to me walking there and surrendering myself to meet him. That was the end of Act 2, just like that. What was the... I hope I don't mess anything up by hitting this.